Right. How have we created a brand identity across the 3 productions? I guess similar images, so obviously we're always using the 3 characters, their placement, kind of having that contact, showing their relationships through that. The mise en scène, so the costumes, keeping them the same. They were always the same. The facial expressions as well, kind of using that along with our placement, that's showing the narrative, wasn't it? And obviously the character personality, making one of them seem a bit bitchy and
the other one being a bit more quiet and reserved. Another important factor was the colours for the identity, because we used orange and blue because of the energy, the red from the red and happiness of yellow, creating the orange, giving it like enthusiastic kind of vibe, and links with our genre because it's happy. It's got a happy colour.
Yeah.
And it's appealing to like the young audience, and it's easy to use with the characters.
Yeah, because it's like they're joyful and young and enthusiastic.
Creative.
So it kind of really represents them in a subtle way.
Maybe more appealing for the audience we're targeting at, which is quite a niche audience, rather than a mass one.
Yeah, and they told us, didn't they, in our questionnaires, that's what the colours want to see, so we're kind of really focused on what they wanted to see.
Looking at like the indie kind of genre, that's what we see. We'd accept.
Yeah, bright colours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like along with that we had like the wording, so it's quite similar to, went along with our similar images. We used the slogan "Who will you choose" across like all of the texts, just to link them, and like use of like the enigma codes as well. So
and making them like making the audience ask themselves questions, and like think more about what they expect to see.
Yeah. So they've got the narrative, like who will he choose, and that kind of decision that he's got to make. Obviously the title "Me, Him and Her," that's quite powerful. Like, you know, you've got the 3 characters that we use, which then combined with the image of the 3 people, and it really like pulls on the narrative.
So using them in all 3 of our texts was almost perfect. Then like it would combine them all together, something that would link them.
And you've got the point of view as well, because it's like me, that comes from our main character.
Giving it more of a narrative.
And then it's obviously all from her point, especially with the narration of the film. So obviously it's kind of her point of view. So that was kind of in all of our texts as well.
We also had the styles of young characters and costume.
For
like mise en scène.
Indie, didn't we? We wanted it to be indie, quirky.
And we followed that through research, finding the conventions like that you'd likely see, and like through our questionnaire, I think we had some feedback on like what costumes and kind of setting we'd like to see.
We did a lot of research just to make sure that it kind of really fitted in, made sure that we properly were fitting with our kind of style. And through the film, like Submarine as well, because we obviously based it on that a little bit.
The cross-cutting scene.
So that was a bit more of a kind of quirky. It just wasn't. I just felt that kind of, especially that scene, just made it look like it wasn't not mass-produced. It wasn't like some big Hollywood film. It was a bit more
independent, individual.
So that was quite a good one. I guess like just generally like brand identity, our actual brand. So. Time Wave Pictures. So that the ident of our production company with a stopwatch kind of bouncing up and down.
It also linked with the colours that we chose.
Blue,
the orange and the blue to represent the happiness, but then also kind of the blue going with like time waves from like water. And
I guess it just kind of brings it all together, because you can always put the production company on anything. So you know, it was on our poster, it was at the start of our production, it wasn't on our magazine, but that was only because it wasn't conventional. We did, the magazines didn't.
Through research we found that the actual idents and the logo wouldn't be on the conventional
but magazines. You know, to have it on 2 of them is still a massive.
It would.
massive link between them all, which is quite good, really.
How do we think the film poster will sell the film to the audience?
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at the images and the film that interlink the similar images we use. So we got the images from the film that go with our poster.
So because we didn't take them from the film, we kind of made them, but actually we found they're quite similar, weren't they?
Quite similar, like the kitchen scene. the kitchen scene where he introduces his girlfriend to his old friend.
Yeah.
Shows that kind of triangle in the love triangle and how the relation between all of them.
Yeah, and that's like the same as the one, isn't it?
The poster, which was accidental, but has actually
that kind of carrying on with the narrative. But that's alright.
And then we kept for Miss and Sam. We obviously had to make during the photography for the poster. We had to try and get them to make those facial expressions.
Yeah.
To keep it happy and approachable for like an advert.
Yeah,
like,
kind of just sell it, innit? That's one thing to sell it. Just like no one wants to see a grumpy.
No.
I think that kind of connects with our connection with the audience as well.
Exactly.
Obviously, like one way we kind of did that mostly was our target audience research, like surveys, questionnaires. We just immediately, straight off, before we even had a pitch, we just wanted to ask their, what colours, what kind of thing, the images they'd see, and then we just immediately, it should sell it straight away because it's so. It should be so realistic to to a typical kind of film poster in that genre. So they wanted to see the orange and stuff. So although we kind of chose the colour because of the meanings, actually they wanted to see it. So it kind of ties in like double. And so
it
it's
almost
quite good.
has. It almost makes the audience connect better because if they see something that they are like they feel like they have that. Can't believe what's it like? When they you know what that?
Relate to it?
Yeah, like something that in their life they're relating to them.
Well, if that's like, we've actually asked real people, we haven't got that off the internet, we've asked actual people what they want to see, and that's what they've said. So, that's probably, even better research, isn't it, when you've got that initial, like, actual, asking people.
Obviously, the other things were general information that we had on the poster.
Oh yeah, so like not creative things, yeah.
So the dates and the film festivals and the reviews that we had would obviously be appealing and help connect with the audience.
Just things that are actually gonna, you can't have a good film and then not actually give them the information that they need.
Like they'd need to know when it's coming out and stuff, so they could go watch it.
Yeah, social media as well, didn't we? We put on.
So they had the Insta, Facebook and the Twitter page to try and get it trending, really, get it through word of mouth, just spreading it about.
But still making it look good. Obviously, you don't want to kind of have that awkwardly put on, so that was part of our research as well. Just
keeping it like aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, making it look nice, tie in together, which is quite hard, but